now, guys. What's up?
Konnichiwa, guys.
Um, yeah, I could just speak to the camera.
Oh, okay, sorry. I forget. I'm not. I'm used. All right. So, we got a little.
we got a new setup going on. I got
Yeah.
two cameras. I got a very, very old VGA camera, and Chris is using my new 1080p camera from Logitech. Uh,
David's camera looks like one of those serial killer cameras,
yes, I will stalk
like
you.
those horror movies where like people get like when their webcam pops up, like the serial killer pops up on their webcam in the camera.
Oh, wow.
Anyhow, we got stories. I got a E3 story, and David has a Anime Expo story.
Yeah, we both.
Just also what our predictions was for E3 and things like that. So
Well, yeah, let's start with E3 as late as it is.
really late, but not so late. I mean, it was last month, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Uh, with that said, I honestly didn't expect
Much from it.
much from E3. I expected King of Fighters and I expected a few things from Capcom. I did not expect a new Resident Evil though.
Yeah, that just came out of left field, and I mean, actually, you know what? I did tell you. Remember, I said uh, Capcom is gonna somehow talk about Resident Evil, either if it was Resident Evil 2 remake or something Resident Evil, and out of nowhere, Resident Evil 7. It looks like kind of like PT, Silent Hills. I guess they're going back to like maybe an
Uh,
old school setting.
yeah, like honestly, I didn't get a Resident Evil vibe from that trailer. I got more of a Silent Hill vibe from it. Yeah, it's granted it is first person, but like the atmosphere struck me more of a Silent Hill where everything's dark and lonely and you're just looking for objects in the dark with a flashlight.
But they said that that's the whatever the gameplay is, it's not the final version of the game or whatever. But the game does come out next year in January.
So we don't have to wait that long.
Yeah,
That's
that's good.
pretty
That's a good
cool.
thing with Capcom too. With their games come out pretty quick. But the only thing is, because I know that Street Fighter Five was supposed to come out months later, but they rushed it because of the whole E3 the whole esports thing.
Yeah, I think they really shot themselves in the
Yeah.
foot with Street Fighter
But they're
5.
making up for it little by little. So I mean, we do have a complete story mode. That's the first time you get like an actual story mode.
Yeah, but what they don't have is an arcade mode.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably get that later. That's what
Yeah,
I want. I want an arcade mode.
yeah, like survival is fun.
So that was fun, but it's really tedious, and I get
Yeah,
annoyed after a while.
yeah, and if you're not good with the character and you're trying to get the,
Yeah,
you're trying to unlock some fight money
yeah.
or unlock some colors, you can't do that if you're not good enough. And
But I think we all want arcade mode. So, well, I mean, I think that will probably come later, hopefully. But
hopefully,
maybe after they finish with the last two characters, Yurian
yeah,
and Jury.
yeah, but let's be honest. Like the people that play professionally, they're just a small group. And I get where you're trying to cater to a small audience, and because they're your bread and butter to somewhat. But in the end of the day, that the guy that's gonna buy your game is the guy that wants to relive like high school or junior high playing with his friends. And that's what like I felt like Street Fighter 4 did that a lot for a lot of people.
Four
Um,
did, yeah. Five is kind of like
5, I don't know, I was too focused on the esports crowd, like you said,
uh,
and Pokemon beat it.
poking.
Yeah, I don't know how much it beat it by, but I know that Pokemon outsold Street Fighter 5 in sales, and
Yeah.
I,
But I like Street Fighter Five. It's doing well. The
well,
characters are good. The mechanics is fun.
oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
But
it's one of the best.
it's early. It's early right now, huh? So we said hopefully let's see what next year shows us for Street Fighter Five.
Hopefully
Yeah. Um,
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. I gotta actually play Dead Rising 4 at E3 for under the Xbox. I went to this little kind of private
Xbox Party.
Xbox Live Expert Zone Xbox party. It was closed off. Free drinks, free food. It was cool. Free merch. I gave David a KI shirt.
Thank you for that.
I got Dead Rising socks. I don't know. can't see him,
Right. There you go.
but yeah, I like Frank West a lot, and he's back in the game, and it's pretty fun. I like the game a lot. I'm a zombie fan, so I love Resident Evil, Dead Rising. I just love Capcom. So I mean, I gotta play that. That was really cool. I gotta play Battlefield 1. That was really awesome. I want to say that is a COD killer for sure. Graphics look great. I mean, it's not the final version, but from what I saw in person, it looks really good, really polished.
Now the version you played was like multiplayer with other
Yeah, it
people.
was multiplayer with other people. It was like a group of 10 versus another group of 10, and it came out as a draw. It was fun.
So does he retain the whole thing where you gotta capture points on a map?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you played other battlefields before, right?
Yeah, like 3 and 4. I like 4 a lot. That was fun. I
Like
mean,
be,
it had a lot of problems in the beginning.
like between the weaponry, how different was it? Like compared to like Battlefield 4, where you get to, you have M16s and AR4s or whatever.
Old, really old weapons from World War I.
Well, how do they operate? Do they only shoot a couple at a time and then
They operate slower.
slower?
Yeah, like the assault rifles.
So you have to keep in mind like how to really use these
Yeah,
tools and stuff.
it's fun. I like it. It was cool. It was a great game. I can't wait for that. I am gonna get Battlefield 1. What else did I see? Gears. It wasn't a playable demo. They only had a live demo, and it looks really nice. They showed a lot more characters, and they showed a lot more villains. There's some villains that kind of look like the Locust, but they're not like the Locust. So
Hmm.
yeah, they're making it like the first Gears like was more horror related kind of, right?
Was it horror?
Yeah, the first one was a little more horror related. The second one was more kind of
Action.
action, yeah. But it looks really cool. I like it.
I gotta get back into those games.
I didn't get to play Halo Wars 2. There was a line. I couldn't wait. I mean, the line wasn't bad. Like, the most you'll wait is like 5 or 10 minutes. For Battlefield, the most we waited was 10 minutes in line. Yeah, it was
Hmm.
cool. They did have. I did get to play Tekken 7. They had Tekken 7 there. Um,
Were people using Akuma?
yeah, Akuma was playable. I played as Akuma.
Was it Akuma versus Akuma fights there?
A lot of Akuma versus Akuma fights. Oh, Heihachi. I think I remember. I think it was only Akuma and Heihachi you gotta play as, because those are the main characters they focus in the trailer.
I find that kind of strange.
That Akuma's like a poster boy.
Yeah, like it's a main
Yeah.
focus. Like I can understand if he's the main focus of a DLC pack or something, but the main focus of an entire game, that
Akuma.
it seems kind of odd.
But I hope Akuma does come back to Street Fighter 5. Hopefully, I think he will. I honestly think. I mean, it's not like it's a license thing. I think they're just like, yeah, you can have our character in your game. It's not like it is a Capcom character, so they can do whatever they want.
Well, Tekken X Street Fighter still has to be made, so
Yeah, so I think that's why they did that, to show like
this is more.
Tekken Cross Street Fighter will come out at some point. So, they had Bloodstained Ritual, but not playable.
I got to play that the anime.
How was that?
Symphony of the Night. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like Symphony of the Night.
What else did I get to play? I did get. Shit, I'm forgetting what I got to play. Well, I honestly, the thing that gravitated me the most was Killer Instinct, because I went to the Killer Instinct booth and I was just talking the whole time to the guys from Killer Instinct. Isaac Torres, one of like the I don't know if he's the designer, one of the designers for Iron Galaxy, and I was just asking him questions and why I love Killer Instinct, and I got to play against him, and it was fun. It was cool. The main thing why it was there is because it is Xbox, and because General ROM came out, so that's why it was playable there that day. Yeah, it was cool. I was there the whole time. I just saw purple and green, because of Killer Instinct, and I was drinking, and I was playing video games when you're drunk is fun.
I second that.
Yeah, it's fun, especially fighting games. I feel like maybe I play a little bit better because I'm more relaxed and not worried about like, oh, I'm gonna lose or whatever. So.
Well, it's not like you're messing up your ranking in real life.
Yeah, but that and what else? what else? There was other games. They had we I think it's Happy We. It's a it. I forgot the name of the game, but it's the guys who made Bioshock Infinite.
Hmm.
Happy We Few Happy or something like that.
Feel good games.
No, it was like a kind of like one of those kind of horror games. It looks a lot like Bioshock Infinite.
Hmm.
It takes place like in that kind of like setting, like how Bioshock took like the I don't know 20, 30s, 40s, something like that. I mean, it looks cool. What else did I play? I don't know. See, there's so many games. They had the Final Fantasy
How was
game.
that?
I didn't play it.
No,
Not Final Fantasy 7. The what is it?
the 15.
15. Yeah, that was there. Forza. No, there was something with Forza there. I didn't play.
Wasn't Forza Horizon 3?
Yeah, I think so. Um, other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. And it was fun. Just walking around, like, just looking at games.
So was it Microsoft's personal E3 booth and they just left it up
Yeah,
for?
for everybody who registered for that.
Man, I wish I could have gone.
Next year. So if I get the
Ho-
email, you get the email. We'll go next year.
hopefully if they have one. I know they had one back in.
They have one every year, don't they? They had
I
one on 2015. So
I maybe I didn't pay attention to that. If I did, if I had the email, I probably might have deleted it on accident.
yeah, maybe I didn't check
But
my emails often, but I checked for that. So
but
hopefully next year and you'll go and I'll go too.
I went to one in '06, and this was back when the first uh the first Lost Planet came out,
Hmm.
and I got a chance to play that one before it was released, and I got to talk to some of the guys. Also got a chance to play Shadowrun, and I actually talked to the developers and stuff. And I asked them about Mecha Assault 3
Hmm.
because I freaking love the first two Mecha Assaults on the original Xbox, and asked them about Mecha Assault 3, and he said, we'll see how this does, and if we're I forgot his name. Damn it. He was in charge of the multiplayer, but he said if Shadowrun does well, then they'll who knows, they might do a Mecha Assault 3.
Hmm.
But I think they were shut down about a couple of months after the Shadowrun was released.
The servers went down and everything.
Yeah, broke my heart a little bit because I freaking love those Mecha Assault games. But man, what can you do?
Yeah. And how was Anime Expo?
It was great, but there was so much stuff I wanted to buy, and I just didn't have the money. I spent all my money on oil change and oil filters, air filters, DMV registration, and smog check. Like all my money I saved up for the Anime Expo, my car wiped it out, and I'm still not done because I need engine coolant now. So it's not fun. It's not as fun. Having a car is not as fun as one would think. It gets me to and from work, and that's about it.
Oh, so what video game developers were at?
A lot of JRPGs. NIS America was there demonstrating the new Hyper Dimension game coming up.
Atlas
Uh,
or Sega?
no, it's NIS.
On,
They make Hyper Dimension Neptunia.
okay. And you said Sega was there?
Sega was there too. Sega Atlas, because they're both
Yeah.
the same
The
company.
Sega bought Atlas. That's
Yeah.
right.
And Idea Factory was there, and I got to see a couple of JRPGs I'm interested in. Sega Hard Girls versus Hyperdimension Neptunia.
Well, that's
So
new.
yeah, so it's basically all the Japanese or all the girl versions of Sega consoles versus the
It's a fighting
Neptunia
game.
people, and not an RPG. I think they find each other and they fight each other. So I don't know the story.
So you said you played King of Fighters.
I played King of Fighters, and I gotta say, if it's everything a King of Fighters game should be. Granted, it doesn't look as good as Street Fighter 5. I wish it looked better.
Hmm.
Uh, that's one gripe I have about it. It looks like an early PS3 title, but considering the amount of animation and and how deep the fighting engine uh, was or is, I can understand why they scaled back on the graphics a little bit, especially since it has 36 characters
That's
right off the bat.
which character did you play as at anime?
Uh, I played as Terry, Kay, and um, and Kyo.
Are the movesets still the same or they're a little different?
Uh, it's the same move set as in 1998, King of Fighters 98. So
It's not like 13 then.
no,
Because 13 was a lot different.
yeah, 13 felt didn't really feel like a King of Fighters game. It felt like it was a good fighter, but it didn't quite feel like a King of Fighter game. This new one,
It's a lot better.
yeah. Plus, mice tits bounce, so
So that's good.
yeah.
And did you play? Did they have arcade sticks, or you played on a controller?
It was arcade sticks. I asked the guy from Atlas if
Was there King of Fight? Were they King of Fighters arcade?
there was a
sticks?
King of Fighter Hori arcade stick.
Hey, are you gonna buy that? Thinking about it?
Maybe, but the guy said it wasn't really like the fiberglass on top of the picture. It was actually a large stick or
Okay, so
and was put on there. And the guy said it was like a proof of concept kind of thing.
okay, so maybe
It might or might not come out. You know, I'm thinking about getting an arcade stick, but $200, I'm like, ah, it's something I can't quite just spend right away. Uh, but yeah, it plays really well. They have all the classic supers. They have a close-up animations, much like Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 when they're about to do like
a little cinematic.
cinematic. There's like it just zooms in on the character.
That's cool.
And somehow
was Joel playable?
Joe was playable.
Oh, that's my character, man, Joe.
Although he plays a lot from what I saw in his moveset, he plays a lot different from what from like any King of Fighters before. So think I think he's like a totally new character. You probably have to learn from the ground up.
That's cool.
He does have similar moves like his rapid punches and
his tornado.
His tornado projectiles, but like his tiger knees or no his tie kicks and.
Doesn't he have like an overhead kick?
Yeah.
And then he has like a slide too.
I think the slide remains.
And then he has the knee, then he has the overhead, and then he has one that kind of.
That just shoots
straight. Across. Yeah, if he'll turn, but he'll shoot.
I think that was changing to something else. Yeah. I'm not, if I don't remember right. There was about like 7 people ahead of us, and a little group started forming around the CAG.
How long did you wait to play the game?
I waited like 20 minutes.
That's not bad.
I told Maria, yeah, I don't care. I have to play this game.
You know what I want? A King of Fighters shirt, but with Joel pantsing. I want that as a shirt, like the one from Capcom vs SNK. I want that as a shirt. That was a cool taunt. I want that as a shirt. So I might have to look for a homemade one or like some.
You might have to, because I honestly don't remember him doing anything like that in any King of Fighters.
Just Capcom vs SNK.
Just Capcom vs SNK too, or just Capcom vs SNK.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to play King of Fighters when it comes out. So it wasn't at the Xbox thing because I'm sure it was only with Sega.
It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yes. I forget.
At this point, I think Atlas and Sega's mostly gonna stay with Sony.
Same thing with Capcom, but I guess I don't know. I know Dead Rising 4 is only a
Capcom, Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, because it's Capcom, Montreal, Canada, whatever, Toronto.
But talk about Xbox. You know they've been doing a lot of PC projects and stuff. Like you know what they've been doing, right?
No.
Windows Live. Well, let's say for example you buy a copy of Halo Wars.
Okay.
You get to, not only do you have it on your Xbox One, but you also have a PC version. So I don't know if it's gonna have like a PC disc included with both,
or a code or something,
but that's happening. And a lot of people have been talking about this, that the Microsoft E3 event was mostly a Windows Xbox event.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's for the fact that like the tides are turning somehow and console gaming is going to change, or they're just trying to like appease to the PC audience again or something. Kind of like they did back in like, I don't know, 95 or something like that. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. It's like they're trying to have more of the uh PC now, like towards the Xbox. Like talk about Windows 10, and you can play KI, and you can play most of your games that are on the Xbox One on the PC.
I have to say the KI on PC looks better. Didn't I show you?
There's a PC version of KI. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm thinking King of Fighters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks way better on PC. Yeah.
Yeah, that I think that's
I think
that
we were at E3 was the PC version of KI.
really.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to look at the new Xbox One?
It was there like in the like a glass case or whatever.
So you did see it then.
Oh, I mean, like I didn't like it. I just
Well, I know you can't touch
yeah
it, but
yeah they had that there, and then like all the other new controller colors that are coming out.
I actually like that. I'm
Yeah,
interested in making myself a red and blue one, red, white, and blue.
that's pretty cool.
Like
I'll
Sonic.
put the Sonic
Put a Sonic sticker on there.
exactly. Other than that, it was fun, and yeah, we'll see how. I kind of want to go to the Sony experience. Usually they have their own little kind of mini E3. You have to pay for that, but it's not as
Expensive
expensive. It's
as
maybe
doing
like
E3.
$60 the most, which is really cool, and it's all Sony, so I might do that. And it's at the, I don't know if it's at the convention center. Yeah, it should be at the convention center.
You know, everything's always at the convention center.
Yeah.
WonderCon's in the convention center.
Now it's before it
Kamikaze.
wasn't WonderCon. It was at Pasadena. No,
No,
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
Yeah,
Yeah, my girlfriend was telling me that the Anime Expo was at the Anaheim Convention Center.
that was years ago then, huh?
Yeah, I think there was a Brony event that was in the convention center that
Hmm.
moved over to the LA convention. That was at Anaheim and
I guess
moved over
people
to
are willing to
LA.
drive more to
LA.
LA then. Shit, if the LA Convention Center was bigger than whatever convention is holding Comic Con, it would be in LA. But
Like the San Diego Convention Center, that's like the biggest one, right?
yeah,
That's why.
it's
Do you think Kamikaze might get that big that we'll
at
have to
some
drive all the way
point.
to San Diego?
I don't know, but I do like Kamikaze. I'm gonna go this year for sure.
Because at the Anime Expo, man,
It's just a lot of people.
it got so packed, and me and Israel waited in line for about an hour, 30 minutes
For what?
to get our tickets. Like
Damn.
we prepaid our tickets, so we didn't really expect to wait in line all that long. But this line was like huge, and it
Wrapped around.
snaked and wrapped around. Like, oh damn. So they had a tent, and it was oh it was a disaster.
No, that's gonna be all every time though.
Nah, nah. I'm feeling that the Anime Expo may move to the San Diego Convention Center if it grows any bigger.
Yeah.
Like, cause I could barely
Well,
move.
it is the biggest anime expo, right?
Yeah,
From not just in California, like in other states.
like yeah, in the country.
Yeah.
Also, I've read.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, each state has their own anime expo, but this is like the most well known, the one that everybody goes to.
yeah,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of cute cosplayers, man.
I bet.
There was actually one chick dressed as Shantae.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had Maria take a picture of her.
Oh, that's cool. Should have took a picture with her. Yeah.
Nah, she was like really tiny and stuff. I didn't like. I don't want. I didn't want to seem weird. So I just told Maria just take a picture, and that was it.
That's cool.
Well,
All right.
well, I guess that does it.
That does it, yeah.
So this has been David,
It's been Chris.
and I guess we'll catch y'all later. Take care.
Sayonara.
How do I stop this? Oh yeah, there it goes.